We are live, you can go on.
Oh, okay then. All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to season 3, episode 6 of the Word Bible Quiz. And well done to all the finalists that made it to the final tonight. We started on Monday, and it's been an interesting one, studying the book of Daniel. We started with about I think 151 participants or thereabout. And well done for making it to the final, the top 5. I know we can see some known faces already, and we can see some new faces at the same time. So well done to welcome to our online viewers as well. You are welcome to this live Bible quiz tonight. As we always do, we've got 4 categories for all our finalists. So we are going to be asking them, each category, 1 question for each participant. So the only question that's not taken, we are going to be asking our online viewers tonight. So our online viewers, like we always do, you are going to be involved as well. And we are going to give gifts to the winners as well. The first person to get the answer right, online viewers, we're going to send you a gift. So like we always do, we have Emmanuel, Samuel, Nathaniel, Yitnan, and Olamide for this final. And like I said earlier on, the questions are going to be taken from the book of Daniel and general questions from the Bible. So welcome again, our finalists, and we are about to begin. So we are, in order not to take much time, we are going to be starting with Yitnan, Samuel, Olamide, Nathaniel, and Emmanuel. Okay. So Yitnan, I'm sure you are new to the process. You are not new to the process, rather. You know how we normally roll. So whenever you're ready, you are going to be starting with a multiple choice. So you give me a question number from question number 1 to 6, and I'll read out the question for you. When you're ready, 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay, let's go with question 1, sir.
Question 1 for Yitnan. Question 1 for Yitnan, and this is multiple choice for you. This is 1 point each, by the way. So Yitnan, this is your question, okay? What tribe is Paul from? What tribe is Paul from? A, Benjamin, B, Ephraim, C, Levi, and D, Judah. Your time starts now.
Benjamin.
That's the correct answer. Well done. Paul is from Benjamin. Well done to Yitnan, and that's question number 1 taken already. So Samuel, over to you. When you are ready, from question number 2 to 6, please.
Question number 2.
Question number 2 for Samuel. All right, then I read. In what language was the Old Testament written? In what language was the Old Testament written? A, Aramaic, B, Latin, C, Hebrew, and D, Greek. Your time starts now, 10 seconds.
C, Hebrew.
Yeah, how confident are you with that answer, Samuel?
70%, sir.
70%. 70% is still an A. So well done, Hebrew. That's the correct answer. Well done to Samuel. Over to you, Olamide. Question number 3 to 6, please. Olamide. Oh, you've put on the earphone again. We can't really hear you, Olamide. Okay, we are going to be moving over to Nathaniel. Nathaniel, please give us a question number between 3 to 6, please.
Number 3.
Number 3 for Nathaniel. Okay, I read. Who was the king of the northern kingdom of Israel when Rehoboam was the king of southern kingdom of Judah? I'm going to repeat that question because it's kind of like mouthful. Can you mute yourself, Olamide, for now, please? Because I'm hearing some background noise.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. This is for Nathaniel, not for you, Olamide. This is for Nathaniel. Who was the king of the northern kingdom of Israel when Rehoboam was the king of southern kingdom of Judah? I read. A, Ahab, B, Ahaziah, C, Jehoahaz, and D, Jeroboam. I'm going to read it again. A, Ahab, B, Ahaziah, which is Ahaziah, C, Jehoahaz, which is Jehoahaz, and D, Jeroboam. Your time starts now. What's your final answer?
When he was ruling in south,
Who was the king of Israel when Rehoboam was the king of Judah? Basically, that's the question.
Jeroboam.
Sorry?
You call Jeroboam.
Did you say, what did you say now?
Jeroboam.
Jeroboam, okay, that's the correct answer. So anytime you can't hear me well, just let me know, then I'll quickly read the question out for you again. And anytime you are all answering, just please look straight into the screen so that I can see your face, okay? Thank you. So Nathaniel, that's the correct answer, Jeroboam. Olamide, back to you. Give us your question number, please. Okay, we are moving on to Emmanuel. Emmanuel, your question number, please. You're muted at the moment.
Available numbers. Available numbers.
So you have number 4, 5, 6 left.
Number 6.
Number 6 for Emmanuel. This is for you. How many books are in the New Testament? How many books are in the New Testament? A, 26, B, 27, C, 28, and D, 29. Your time starts now.
We have 27 books.
27 books. Okay, you seem confident, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's correct. We have 27 books in the book of New Testament. Well done. You all got your questions right. I think we're going to have to continue. We can't, that's why we normally send email out. We know the network can be funny sometimes, but sometimes we can't really help. We can't control that, unfortunately. So I can see that Olamide is trying to connect, getting disconnected again. But sorry, we just have to continue. We might come back to that category and see what we can do, but let's just continue and move on to the next category. But before we do that, we have 2 questions left because Olamide hasn't taken his own question number, and we have the question for our online viewers as well. So what I'm just going to do, Olamide will not have the privilege of choosing the question number that he wants. Maybe that's the penalty for that. So I'm going to be reading one of the 2 questions out for our online viewers. So this question is for our online viewers. So the first person to get it right, you get a gift, okay? So online viewers, I'm pretty sure that you're ready for this. So the question number is going to be, we have between the question number 4 and 5. So I'm going to be asking them question number 4. Online viewers, question number 4. Please make sure that your video is on all the time. Question number 4 for online viewers. How many minor prophets are there in the books of the Bible? How many minor prophets are there in the books of the Bible? A, 5, B, 7, C, 10, and D, 12. Your time starts now, online viewers. 10 seconds. All right. So that's it for the online viewers. I'm pretty sure that we would have seen many answers coming. So the first person to get that right, obviously, we're going to announce your name before the end of this quiz. Now, can anyone tell me, let me put you on the spot. Can you tell me the answer to that, Samuel? How many minor prophets do we have in the Bible, the book of the Bible? Samuel, can you tell us?
Okay, I think it's 12.
That's the correct answer. We have 12 minor prophets. Well done. So let's move over to the next category. I don't know what's happening to Olamide, but let's just move over to the next category. So now we are going to be starting with Samuel. We are going first, followed by Olamide. Olamide is not in yet. Nathaniel, Michael, and Yitna. So when you're ready, Samuel, between question number 1 to 6, tell me your question number. This is 1 point each as well. It's going to be true or false, okay? Samuel, here we go.
Question number 1.
Question number 1 for Samuel. Question number 1 for Samuel. All right, I read. The width of the image of gold King Nebuchadnezzar made was 60 cubits. The width of the image of gold King Nebuchadnezzar made was 60 cubits. True or false? Your time starts now.
False.
Okay. Why did you say false, Samuel?
Because I think 60 should be the height.
Yeah.
Because I think 60 should be the height.
Okay. What should be the width?
I think it's 6 cubits.
Fantastic. Correct answer. Well done to you, Sam. And we are moving on to the next. Olamide is coming in. I think we might have to skip Olamide for now. I'll come back to Olamide later. Let's move over to Nathaniel. Your question number, please. Yeah, when you're ready, Nathaniel. I think you're muted.
Question number 6.
Question number 6 for Nathaniel, and I read. This is for you, Nathaniel, okay? In the vision of the four beasts, this statement, arise, devour much flesh, arise, devour much flesh, was said to the second beast. True or false? Arise, devour much flesh was said to the second beast. Your time starts now. True or false?
I think that is
Okay. Give me your final answer. True or false? Okay, I'm gonna have to go to the next because
True.
you send the instruction out. No, I'm not gonna give you that, Nathaniel, because once the time is up, you just need to give me your final answer. So we are going to move over to next. I'm not going to take that answer, unfortunately. Okay, that's why I always say, please look into the camera, so at least we can see your face. All right, it's actually true, but I'm not going to take that answer, mainly because we sent you the instruction already on how we want this quiz to be conducted. Okay, all right, so we are moving on to next. Olamide, are you with us? I'm not sure if you're with us. Okay, let's move on to the next. It's going to be Michael. Your question number, please. Number 1 and 6 have been taken. Michael.
Okay, number 4. Number 4.
Number 4 for Michael. Oh, Emmanuel. Yeah. Let me just call you. I don't know which name to call you now because I'm seeing Michael on your screen, but I know your name is Emmanuel. Okay, Emmanuel, number 4 for you. Daniel had the vision of the glorious man on the 24th day of the 7th month. Daniel had the vision of the glorious man on the 24th day of the 7th month. True or false? Your time starts now, Emmanuel.
I think it's false.
You think it's false?
False.
So are you sure about that answer? How confident are you?
I'm 80% sure.
80%. 80% sure when the answer that you gave was, yeah, correct. That was the correct answer. False. So that was on the 24th day of the first month, not 7th month. So to say false, that's correct. Well done to you, Emmanuel. So we are moving on to Yitnan. Yitnan, your question number, please.
Question number 2, sir.
Question number 2 for Yitnan. From the inscription that was written on the wall when Belshazzar was the king. From the inscription that was written on the wall when Belshazzar was the king. Perez means God has numbered your kingdom and finished it. True or false? Your time starts now. Perez means God has numbered it. Why did you say false?
That should be for many, I think. Many.
That's the correct. Yeah, that's the correct answer. But can you tell me the meaning of Perez?
That your kingdom has been divided and given to media.
That's correct. Yeah, you are right. Well, so that goes to the end of this category. Olamide is still not back. So what we do, yeah, because this is a quiz, we just want it to be as transparent as possible. We anyone that will be straight into the camera just to make sure that the online viewers they can see the transparency that everyone is looking into the camera and not looking. And once the time is up, we just want you to quickly give us your final answer so that we don't waste much time. So Nathaniel, obviously you are not new to this. Obviously, I'm not trying to be too harsh on you, but I just want us to follow the procedure. Okay, so let's move on. Before we move on to the next category, which is identity, I'm going to be asking the online viewers their own question number. So online viewers, this is for you. Shushan, this is for our online viewers. Shushan was in the province of Babylonian. Shushan, S-H-U-S-H-A-N, was in the province of Babylonian. True or false? The time starts now. Okay. All right. Now, can anyone tell me the answer to that? True or false?
It's false.
Why did you say
It's
false?
false. It's province of Elam.
That's correct. It was in the province of Elam. Well done. So we're moving on to the next question, identity. And we are going to be starting with, Olamide is not here again. We are going to be starting with Nathaniel, Michael, Itnan, and Samuel. Nathaniel, Michael, Itnan, and Samuel. So when you're ready, Nathaniel, please give me your question number. Thank you. This is for 1 point.
4.
Yeah, 1 point each. Number 4, Nathaniel.
Number 4.
Number 4. Okay, I read. I was the prophet that rebuked David for committing adultery with Bathsheba. I was the prophet that rebuked David.
Prophet Nathan.
That's the correct answer. If you had got that wrong, we will send you out of this quiz because that's your name, isn't it? Yeah, so well done. Correct. Well done to you. That's the correct answer, Olamide. Now let's move on to next. Yeah. I know Nathaniel, Nathan. Yeah, you can still call Nathaniel, Nathan. Okay. All right. Michael, your question number, please.
Number 2.
Number 2 for Michael or Emmanuel. I wrote Acts of the Apostles. Who am I? I wrote Acts of the Apostles. Who am I? The time starts now. So basically, who wrote the Acts of the Apostles?
Theophilus.
Okay. Now, your time is up. How confident are you with that answer?
I'm 90% sure.
90%. Okay, let's move on to Nathaniel. What do you think? Was that the correct answer? I can see you shaking your head.
Yes.
Sorry, say that again?
That should be the person that the book was written to.
Yeah.
Written
Very
by
correct.
Dr. Luke to.
Yeah, you are very correct. It was Luke that wrote it. It was written to Theophilus. And that's why the Acts of the Apostles said that continuing from the former letter I wrote to Theophilus, which was Luke. And yeah, so it was actually Luke. So that was the wrong answer. All right. We are moving on to, that was Michael, that was Emmanuel. So Yitna, your question number, please.
Question number 1, sir.
Question number 1 for Yitna. Have we done Samuel? Okay, Samuel is after Yitna. Okay, that's fine. So question number 1 for you. I read, I was the tax collector that climbed up a tree so I could see Jesus. Who am I? Your time starts now.
That's
Yeah.
Zacchaeus.
Yeah, that's the correct answer. Well done. Zacchaeus is the correct answer. So now we're moving on to, last but not the least, Samuel, your question number, please.
Question 2, sir. Is question 2 taken?
Yeah, we have 3, 5, 6 left. 3, 5, and 6.
Okay, question 3.
Question number 3 for Samuel. This is for you. And I read, I eat 2 Israelites in the roof of my house. Who am I? I eat 2 Israelites in the roof of my house. Who am I? Your time starts now.
Boaz.
Okay, I'll take that as your final answer. So let me see. Emmanuel, was that right or wrong?
It was wrong.
So what do you think the answer should be?
It should be Rahab.
Rahab. Oh,
Yeah, Rahab. That's the correct. It should be Rahab. So Rahab was the one that hid two Israelites when Joshua sent them to spy. She hid them, and they paid her back in a nice way. All right, so let's move on to the next. But before we do that, I'm going to be asking our online viewers their own question number as well. So we have the questions that we're not taking, question number 5 and 6, I think. Yes. Question number 5 and 6, and I'm going to be asking them question number 6. Online viewers, this is your time. I was one of the major prophets in the Bible that spoke about the valley of dry bones. I was one of the major prophets in the Bible that spoke about the valley of dry bones. Who am I? Your time starts now, online viewers. 10 seconds. Okay. Now, Yitna, can you tell us what the answer to that question should be?
Ezekiel, sir.
That's correct.
Ezekiel.
Yeah, that's the correct answer. So before we move on to the next category, which is the last category for the day, for the evening, we have the scriptures, which means I'm going to be telling you that where is this written in the Bible? I will tell you the book, I will tell you the chapter, but I'm not going to tell you the verse number. So you need to let me know the verse number. And just to let you know, this is 2 points each. So if you have a little bit of catching up to do, this is your time. But before we move on, I'm going to be reading out the points. Yitnan, you have 3 points. Samuel, you have 2 points. Nathaniel, you have 2 points. And Emmanuel, you have 2 points. Okay. Now, who is starting? Let us see. I think Nathaniel, you are starting this category, followed by Emmanuel, Yitnan, Samuel, and Olamide. So Nathaniel, when you're ready to go, let us know. Question number 1 to 6, please.
Question number 4.
Number 4 for Emmanuel. Okay.
Yeah.
And I read, for we walk by faith, not by sight. For we walk by faith, not by sight. That is written in the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 5. Tell me the verse number. 2 Corinthians chapter 5. Tell me the verse number. And
that should be verse 7.
Okay. How confident are you?
Almost true.
You're not sure, isn't it? But I'm going to tell you it is 2 Corinthians. You said verse 7, but it is not any other number except 7. Yeah, you are right. That's the correct answer. So well done to you. So you got your 2 points there, Nathaniel. Okay. Now let's move on to the next. Emmanuel, tell me your question number, please. So that was written in the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7. Well done. Emmanuel, over to you. Number 2, yeah?
3.
Number 3. Number 3 for Emmanuel. Commit your works to the Lord, and your thoughts will be established. Commit your works to the Lord, and your thoughts will be established. It's written in the book of Proverbs, chapter 16. What is the verse number? Your time starts now.
I think it's verse 3.
Verse 3. How confident are you with that answer?
Let's say 90%.
Okay. It seems you like saying 90% a lot. Don't forget that the last time you said 90%, you got it wrong. And now you are saying 90% again, and you got it right. That was the correct answer. Verse 3. Yes. Well done to you, Emmanuel. So that's the correct answer, and that's Emmanuel. Okay, so let's move on to the next. Yitnan, your question number, please.
Has question 2 been taken?
Question number 3 and 4 have been taken already.
Okay, question number 2.
Number 2, yeah? Okay. So question number 2 for you. And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of God. That is written in the book of Romans chapter 12. Tell me the verse number.
Verse 2.
That's the correct answer. Well done. Romans chapter 12, verse 2. Now we are moving on to the next. Samuel, your question number, please.
Question 1.
Question number 1 for Samuel. This is for you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. It's found in the book of Numbers, chapter 6. What is the verse number?
Verse 11.
Verse 11. Okay, that seemed like that was a guess, isn't it? I guess.
Yes, sir.
So, can anyone tell me where that was written in the book of Numbers, chapter 6? Does anyone know it?
I think that should be 24 or 25. Or 26.
Okay, any other person?
24.
Okay, so that was written in the book of Numbers, chapter 6, verse 25. You were close, Yitna. Yeah, that was written in the book of Numbers, chapter 6, verse 25. And that brings us to the end of this category. But before I announce the score, let us shift over to our online viewers. I'm going to be asking them their own question number as well. And the first person to get it right, you get a gift. Okay, we have question number 6 and 5 and 6 left. But I feel like asking them the simplest question from this category. Jesus Christ, and this is for the online viewers, Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. That's written in the book of Hebrews chapter 13. What is the verse number? Your time starts now, online viewers. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Hebrews chapter 13. Tell us the verse number. Okay. Brings us to the end. Yeah, that brings us to the end of this quiz. Okay, so what we are going to be doing now, I'm going to be calling out the score, the overall score. Unfortunately, we can't really do anything about Olamide because it seems the network wasn't good. So, and whatever we're going to be doing today is going to be amongst 4 of you. Okay, so I'm going to call out the scores now. The first person I think since we have a tie for Nathaniel and Emmanuel. So what I'm thinking of doing, okay, we have a tie. I'm not sure. Okay, I think let's just, you're gonna have to share the second and third, the gift for second and third, okay, in order not to waste time. So let's leave it like that. So first position, Yitnan, 5 points. Second, runner-ups, second, you have Emmanuel and Nathaniel, okay? So what we're gonna do, the gift for second and third is going to be shared equally between both of you. And in third position is going to be Samuel, okay? So that is it for tonight. We have our winner, Yitna, well done. And Emmanuel and Nathaniel, same position, then Samuel. You are all winners, like I always say, even to make it to the final. Out of about over 150 people that started on Monday, you did very well. So well done to all of you. But before we move on, we have a finalist group, which means all the finalists, next month, you are not going to be in the normal participant group. You are going to be moving over to the finalist group. Then you come back to the normal group in 2 months' time. That's just to enable everybody to have the same opportunity to make it to the final. We don't want to be seeing the same faces every month, because I know there are some Bible scholars, Yitna, this is your 4th or 5th time making it to the final. Do you understand? For example, so I can't imagine us not having a finalist group. Maybe Yitna you'll be seeing his face every month. So in order to make it fair to everyone, that's why we created that finalist group. So next month, you are going to be in that finalist group, which means the first person from that group as well will get a gift. It's not that, obviously you study the Bible like the other participant groups, but what you're going to do is just one winner from that group next month. So we are not going to be seeing any of you on this live edition next month. But in 2 months' time, you come back to the normal group. All right. So, but from the last, finalist, we have.
Finalists.
Yeah, I can hear some feedback. So the finalist group for this month, which means the finalists for last month, they've done their own quiz as well, and we have a winner from that group. So we have the winner from the finalist group, and that's going to be Jesu Dumomi. Jesu Dumomi came first with 181.8. Second position, Miracle came second with 141.1. Third position was Stephen, 135.4. And fourth position was 71.7, Dan Lamy. So the winner from the finalist group, the current one, is Jesu Dumomi. So we are going to be expecting these 4 people in the north, but I don't know, maybe it was the internet or that was messing up. And we have there should be Sophie as well, but Sophie didn't participate in the semi-final or the final. Maybe internet connection, I don't know. But we are going to be expecting Sophie in the normal group next month as well. So well done to you, Jesu Dumomi. The book of the Bible we are going to be studying for next month. We are going to be continuing from last one we did for Daniel was 2 Samuel. So as you can guess already, we are going to be studying the book of 1 Kings from next month. You might as well start from tonight, 1 Kings, and I know 1 Kings is a lot. So we are going to be studying, which is in a way the continuation of from 2 Samuel. So we move on to 1 King. So the book to study for next month is going to be 1 Kings, okay? So, but before we finish, okay, I think I've got the winners from our online viewers. I'm going to read it out now. We have 4 winners from our online viewers. Online viewers, please send us your details to revivalfiream@gmail.com. Send us your details, your name, your account number, and we'll get back to you. So online viewers, this is for you. Margaret Ita, you are one of the online viewers winners. Margaret Ita. We have Triumph Nation. Triumph, I think I remember that name. He's been to the final before as well. Timothy Ayedobo, you are a winner as well. Timothy Ayedobo, I think I can remember that name as well. And Jesus Pekin. I like that name. We are all Jesus speaking now, isn't it? So Jesus Speaking, if you can send us your real name and your account number to revivalfiream@gmail.com. So those are our 4 online winners for this episode. So if you want to participate in this, please send your name to revivalfiream@gmail.com, or you can check our IG handle, The Word Official. The Word Official. If you go on Instagram, you can send us a message from there as well. And we are going to get you registered for next month. So well done to all of you. And we are going to be expecting you again next month. I think that's about it for now. So Pastor James, I don't know if you have anything to say, sir.
Nothing at all, just to congratulate the winners and also to encourage them to put in more effort this time. God bless you all in Jesus' name.
Okay, fantastic. Well done, Pastor. Thank you for that. So I would like to say have a good evening, everyone, and to our online viewers as well. Have a good evening, and thank you for joining again, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Yes, good evening, sir. Bye-bye, everyone. Congratulations, it's now.
All right, bye, everyone.
All right, bye. God bless.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Bye.